You're listening to Home Wizards. I'm Cindy Dole.
Hey, I'm Eric Stromer.
Thanks for hanging out with us. And, it's that time of year where all of your favorite actors and actresses are going to be strolling down the red carpet because it's awards season, and it's fun to have people
They're
over.
going to be wearing the gowns and the fine tuxedos. And,
See?
Yeah.
I
I used to do that Insider show.
You did, didn't you?
I would interview some of those folks on the red carpet. It was kind of cool.
Do you get nervous?
No, the problem with me is I just didn't know who they were, and the producers would have to go like, that's the guy, that's Brad Pitt. I was like,
you
huh?
knew Brad
That's
you
it?
knew Brad
Well, I knew who
Pitt.
he was, but there were some folks I didn't really know,
Yeah,
like the
like-
new people coming up.
Yeah.
But I did pretty good.
I bet you did great.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah. Well, so
I
let's
got
say
to wear a tuxedo.
I thought it was smashing.
I
So
don't
let's say
I don't look bad in
I
one.
bet you. So we could have our own wear your own tux party. So let's walk you through some ideas to because the Golden Globes are tomorrow, and
Are they tomorrow?
and it's coming, and every
great.
week is going to be another award season as we get our way into early February, the Oscars. There's been so many great movies out there, so many good TV shows. So step one to have one of these viewing parties is to create a paparazzi, star-studded arrival experience.
Yes.
Okay.
What do you do?
And
for
so
that?
it can be as simple as getting some red towels. We've done this before.
Sure.
So either you can get them or maybe you already have them, or you could just really inexpensively go to, whatever store that fill in the blank that you think is inexpensive and just get a bunch of red towels. And then you just line them up.
And you just say, hey, wipe your feet on the red carpet as they
Well-
walk into the door.
Well, we take it a little bit further than that. So
Yeah.
you have the red carpets, and then either you or other people that you have, maybe it's friends or maybe even kids, you have them dress up as reporters and photographers. They're the paparazzi.
Oh.
And so they take pictures, or you
Yeah.
take pictures of all of your guests as they're arriving.
That's kind of
Isn't that
great.
kind of cute?
Yeah.
And then inside you have, music and all kinds of decorations. But this is just the arrival. So it's
Sure.
to get from the outside.
So it creates formality.
Yeah.
So all of a sudden it feels like it's
They're
a special day.
They're a star, right?
Yeah.
And you could even have like a valet parking in your front, area.
That's kind of
So
good. I
that-
might do that with my parents when they come over. My mom will be like, "Oh, honey, stop it! What are you doing? What do you want from me? There's something you want."
No, but wouldn't that be cute though? So that kind of gives you the glitz and the glamour. And then, meantime, inside, you want to kind of set the stage for, again, the celebrity feeling with the right kind of lighting and a lot of maybe even red velvet theater style seating.
Oh, that's cool.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then you can have different supplies to give people the feeling of filling out the ballots. And you can go online. There's a bunch of different websites where you can print out the top nomination categories ahead of time and then have friends fill it out before the show starts.
Oh.
And meantime, as people arrive on the red carpet, if you're going to be the paparazzi, can do the photo taking, and then your other, significant other or the friends or kids, then they might serve the signature drink. You have some kind of a
Ooh.
drink, and so as everyone arrives, there's a champagne or
That's a great
whatever
idea.
it is.
Yeah, at some of these fancy parties, they always have like, would you like to try the cucumber and dill vodka
Yeah.
swill martini or
Like,
something?
yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure.
See?
Yeah, why not? Throw that back. See how that
Throw it
goes.
back.
Hey, no, I don't really care who wins or loses. You got any more of those hot dogs?
But no, it's a fun idea to have a signature cocktail. It could be
Yeah.
either alcohol or non-alcohol free, whatever. And it gives, kind of simplifies the shopping list too, by the way. And then you want to have your finger foods for the evening. And that could be anything from, foods that kind of go with the different shows and movies that are up for awards to just theater fare. It could be like hot dogs, nachos, and like your own little candy center.
That's kind of a good
right?
idea,
So
yeah.
it feels like you're in the theater. And then popcorns.
Gotta have the fresh popcorn. Kidding me?
And then, but have it like with different toppings
Well,
or
what do you
seasonings.
do? What do you like?
Well, one year I made chocolate popcorn. It was
Does that work?
okay.
It's kind of
It
finger
made
messy,
it
isn't
mush. Well, it hardened. The chocolate hardened, but the kernels were not as crispy as I would have liked. You know what I
it?
mean?
You probably need a little lobster bib, don't you?
No, I didn't need a lot.
No?
It wasn't messy. It was soft. It wasn't like popcorn is crispy.
Yeah, no, I don't know.
It wasn't good.
But I do like the
You could
caramel
dr-
corn.
Caramel's good. Or it just as simple as different seasonings.
Yeah.
So you could go with Cajun.
Sure. Raging Cajun.
Raging Cajun. You could also do popcorn like with dried cranberries, nuts, and little pieces of chocolate.
Well, that's
So
kinda
it's almost
good.
like a trail mix.
Cinnamon sugar's always good.
That's a yummy idea.
You know,
Uh-huh.
maple
Uh-huh.
syrup popcorn, a
Uh-huh.
little light sprinkling of it.
You could do kind of like a Tex-Mex,
Oh, you're going
with some
all out
chili
now.
powder. You could do a Parmesan cheese. So
Whoa, sort of bringing the Italian feel to it.
with a little garlic and Parmesan.
Reggiano?
Yeah, right.
Wow.
So you totally have like 4 or 5, like
Could be a popcorn bar.
a popcorn bar buffet.
Yeah. Put a red towel under it, call it a day. There's your red carpet, and get some popcorn and sit down. We're going to have some winners.
And like it. Get quiet. Yeah, so I mean it's the sky's the limit, and it's fun too to have during the commercial breaks. Had like some kind of a contest where people have filled out these nomination categories, and you have prizes, right?
Okay.
And you can go to
So
some.
you're talking about wagering. You're
Well,
doing a little
no,
gambling in this
well,
thing.
It could be. It's your house. You can do whatever you like.
Okay.
We're not hurting anybody.
No.
But, you could award kind of a fun prize like a feather boa or a faux tiara to the
Oh.
person who gets the most answers right.
That's a good idea.
Or maybe even little statuettes. That
Maybe
look,
almost do it like a Secret Santa, but have them bring a little, winner's prize. So everybody, however many couples show up, each of them brings a little thing under $10, and then you select categories to give a prize, right?
Yeah.
Whoever wins.
I love that idea.
Yeah.
And make sure that in terms of the decorations, you could have a lot of kind of a campy Hollywood vibe set up, right? So let's say your dining room table, or you have kind of a buffet table with a tablecloth. You can get some of these little stars, gold and black and silver stars like at Michael's, that are little foil cutouts.
Sure.
And you
Yeah.
buy them by a little
Almost
bag.
New Year's Eve feeling.
Kind of. And
yeah.
you just kind of sprinkle those all across the table with all the different snacks.
I love it.
Easy.
Yeah.
And they also sell top hats at the party stores, and this is kind of cute.
Well, now you're speaking my language.
You like
Give
top
me
hats?
a top hat and popcorn.
So you could even serve
I
the
could
popcorn.
fill the hat with the popcorn.
Exactly. That's what. Isn't that cute?
See? I'm
Everyone
thinking.
gets their little top hats.
Love it.
I love that idea.
Yeah.
Right? Now, back to the beverages. I mean, something that's kind of a fun. It's called the Silver Screen Punch, and it's pink lemonade, pineapple juice, strawberries, a little bit of grated ginger,
Ooh.
champagne, and vodka, and then you take a pineapple that's cut into rings and you freeze it, and then in a blender you combine all these things together, and you pour it into a punch bowl, and then at the very last minute you add the vodka and then the champagne, and they add the frozen pineapple rings. But it's a really pretty kind of a salmon color beverage that has the.
sounds delightful.
Did you get all
Yeah,
that? So
that's
again,
great.
it's pink lemonade.
Lemonade.
Concentrate that you buy in the freezer section.
Okay.
You kind of let it thaw out.
Yeah.
You get pineapple juice, some frozen strawberries, a cup of vodka, a bottle of champagne, and then a little bit of ginger with a.
See, I like the ginger.
Mhm.
Well, because
Well,
1 teaspoon of ginger in a warm
You're
beverage
giving away our secret.
burns
Yes.
up 45,
in a hot water.
45 additional calories an hour. It's huge.
I know.
Anyway,
So
go
now
ahead.
you're burning calories while you're
While
having
you're
an
getting-
alcoholic
Yeah.
beverage.
Finally, the ultimate combination. No
Only
more
thing
empty
is,
calories.
But no, it had to be in hot water. This is cold. It wouldn't
Oh,
work
yeah,
in
yeah.
here.
Okay.
So you have a
All
hot one, and then you have this.
All right.
But isn't that a great idea?
That's a great
So,
idea.
I mean, the sky's the limit. We'll put all this on the website, but the idea is to create a stage that feels like Hollywood. You can even have Oscar bingo. You can download bingo cards on different websites as you're watching
I think it's
the
great.
show, right? Or
Yeah, because
Golden Globe
if it
bingo.
becomes a communal event, and everyone's involved. The experience is much more fun.
Yeah.
I think.
Well, and there's so many things to consider, because the Golden Globes, the Oscars, all these award nights, it's great. I love it.
Who's the favorite for actor and actress? Do
Oh,
you know?
I don't know. There's just a ton of them. I mean, all the Kate Blanchetts and Sandra Bullock for Gravity.
Well, yeah, you gotta love her.
Anyway, go to our website, yourhomewizards.com, enter our contest, and until next time, remember this: the key is under the mat. Bye-bye.
I'll light the fire while you place the flowers in the vase that you bought today.